So today I have a fragrance haul. This is my first perfume haul of 2026 and I don't have a huge haul to share with you, but I do have quality over quantity. So with that said, let's get into this video. First fragrance is an air perfume. This was gifted to me. I got this for Christmas from my aunt. She came from Greece and she brought this over. And even when I was there, I saw a lot of air perfumes kind of in a lot of stores. I love that these are getting just really accessible across the globe. I've had a couple of these. You guys know the Noble Blush, the pink one is my favorite all time. I'm obsessed. There's a purple one, I think it's called Amethyst. That one I'm not a huge fan of just because I smell the oud and it's kind of like patchouli, not a fan. But this one I got to smell. Now when I saw the bottle, I thought this was gonna give red, maybe a touch of oud, maybe something, you know, intense. But I was so pleased and surprised to know that this is pretty much a dupe for Khloe Eat and Juicy Apple, and it is absolutely delicious. The bottle kind of intimidated me, I'm not gonna lie, I almost dropped it. But this is literally like a richer and even more expensive smelling version of Khloe Eat and Juicy Apple. This smells so delicious. I just want to bathe in this. This is something that I've been using coming straight out of the shower. It makes me feel like I just smothered myself in berries, but in a more high-end way. You know, it's not giving body spray vibes. I decluttered my Khloe Eat and Juicy Apple, but I'm totally not mad because honestly, if I had to pick, I kind of prefer this version anyway. There's more depth in here and just more to work with. It smells so good and a fraction of the price. So if you're looking into Eat and Juicy Apple, check this one out. I think you might love it more. Also, these bottles weigh, like, this is like a 2-pound dumbbell easily, and they just look so expensive with all the detail on them. But yeah, this one shocked me. Totally not what I thought it was gonna give. This is gonna be added to my little Arab perfume collection. And now I have two favorites in this line, the Noble Blush and this one. This is Sublime. I didn't even say the name. And I totally recommend it if you want a juicy, sweet apple kind of scent. This has top notes of apple, lychee, rose, middle notes of plum, jasmine, and base notes of moss, vanilla, and patchouli. It's a really youthful scent, and if you're into that really fruity, sweet, flirty type of vibe, then this is definitely one to check out. It's definitely not giving fancy going out. It's more of like a everyday, I just want to smell sweet, girly, and fruity. So if that's your vibe, I totally recommend Sublime. Next up, this perfume was a huge disappointment and it's actually going to be getting returned right after I filmed this video. I had such high hopes for this. I blind bought this because I was seeing a couple of reviews. People were saying it was really good and it was giving what it was kind of advertised to give. I personally do not agree with it. I filmed an entire dedicated review to this perfume, so I will link it up here if you want to check it out because I'm not going to go too in depth in this one. But I picked up the brand new Alien Pulp from Mugler. This literally just dropped. It's available at Ulta and I'm not sure about Sephora, but Ulta has it. Here's what it looks like. 10 out of 10 bottle. I love the packaging, but fragrance wise, I would give it like a 2 out of 10. I think it's such a disappointment. It sucks when you go into a fragrance with such high hopes and then it's a complete letdown. Not even just a little bit of a letdown, but a complete letdown. That's what this was. Obviously, this is advertised as this juicy, fruity, sweet, raspberry sort of scent. I'm not getting any of that. I am getting a more floral version of Alien, more heady, more headache-inducing version. White florals, musky, and then sour at the same time. Tangy, sour, not my vibe. This is not a sweet, berry, juicy version of Alien, which I thought it was gonna be. It's just a more floral, kind of older take on Alien. And Alien already has that kind of vibe to begin with, but it's done in such a beautiful and phenomenal way. Alien is such a stunning scent and it's so original and one of a kind, but this is just, it's a huge miss for me and letdown. Like I said, if you want to know notes and just more of an in-depth review of what I thought about this, then check out this video up here. But let me know your thoughts on this new one. I personally, not a fan. Next, so I filmed not too long ago the new release Almost Always from Khloe Kardashian. I loved this perfume. I love this perfume. I wear it so much. It reminds me of a more current, up-to-date, modern take on the old school celebrity perfumes, like the Justin Bieber perfumes, the Taylor Swift Wonderstruck. Specifically, that perfume reminds me so much of Wonderstruck, which that was like one of my favorite perfumes back in the day, and it still is. But it's so, I'm not even gonna say so hard to come across. It's like extinct at this point. And if you do end up finding a bottle online or on eBay or something like that, it's like $300. I loved the new Almost Always perfume, and that was supposed to be a flanker of this one. And I have just been wanting to get my hands on this. This is by Khloe Kardashian. I got a little 1 fluid ounce, and it's such a cute, tiny little bottle. But I got a 1 fluid ounce just to try out. I have been seeing this on TikTok of people raving about how it gets them a ton of compliments. And even I remember smelling this when this one first came out, before the Almost Always. And I remember it kind of intrigued me. But then part of me was like, it's too fresh. I'm not gonna buy it, whatever. I wrote it off, and then I kind of forgot about it, and nobody was really talking about it. But ever since I got the Almost Always, I've been wanting to pick this one up. And I got a little 1 fluid ounce because I wanted to just kind of try this and maybe use it on a daily basis and see kind of what it was gonna give. My arm cuff is digging into my bicep. I literally have lines on it. That's how you know the arm workouts are working, because these arm cuffs used to be big on me, and now they are quite literally digging into my skin and cutting off my circulation. This perfume has top notes of rose petals, lavender, sage, middle notes of praline, peach, orange blossom, and base notes of musk, woody notes, tonka bean, and moss. So overall, this is a really clean scent. It just smells like you just got out of the shower. You took an everything shower. It just smells like the ultimate clean girl scent. I would say this kind of reminds me of a little bit of like a Cedar-esque. It's not a dupe, but it's along the same vibes of that, just really clean, borderline soapy. But there is such a flirty, feminine vibe to it. It's an ethereal scent. It just smells so pure. Definitely a wedding type scent. That's kind of what I think of when I smell this. But it smells so feminine. If I want to feel like my most feminine self, put on a little white flowy sundress, this is that. This scent is gonna be so good for the springtime, which is right around the corner. Actually, is it right around the corner? Let me check when spring officially begins. It's not that right around the corner. We still have like a couple months. It starts officially March 20th, and we are nowhere near that. So anyways, but we'll get there. It's not that far off. Anyways, this is giving spring to me. It smells like a bubble bath. But then the more it dries down, it gives that classy woman, rich, kind of old money vibe. So pretty. This is such a stunning scent. I totally see why this gets so many compliments. I have an appointment tomorrow to get eyelash extensions, and for a setting like that where somebody's like this close to you for 3 hours straight, you want something that is not gonna scream, because that can obviously be really off-putting to the person that's literally this close to you. But I feel like this is probably what I'm gonna wear to that appointment. It's not a crazy projecting scent, but it smells clean and feminine and put together. It just smells put together, and that's what I want to give. This year, I want to be put together. I'm definitely getting into more of like ethereal scents still, and always will love my gourmand sweet scents, always and forever, but I do love a scent like that every once in a while. And if you're looking for more of a feminine scent, something that smells ethereal and clean and pure, check out that XO Khloe. I saved the best for last. This is a perfume oil. So I ordered this off of Amazon. This brand has completely shocked me. It's such a good brand. I don't know where I've been. This is now I think my second product or third. No, I think my second product from the brand. I have the Vanilla Verve from Cyklar, which I have the body oil of that, and that is incredible. The scent, 10 out of 10, a million out of 10. It smells so good. It's such an expensive, rich smelling vanilla, and in body oil form, the body oil, the formula of the product itself is really good as well. But they have actual perfume oils, like just concentrated perfume oils, and I got this because I heard a lot of buzz about this one specifically. This one's called Cedar Supreme. I think I actually saw Gracie Abrams. She talked about this in a video, and so I think it had blown up and then it got sold out, and I was just hearing a lot of buzz around this product. But I don't know. I mean, I went into it not really knowing, but I love cedar, anything. I love woodsy scents. Woodsy scents are the sexiest scents to me. And so I knew this was gonna smell good, but I don't know if I knew just how good this was gonna smell, because this is insane. And they have so many others. They have the vanilla one, but this, I don't even know if I would consider this a entirely woodsy scent, because I'm getting sweet. This smells like $1,000,000. Okay, let me read off the full list of notes in here. This has top notes of bergamot, artemisia, middle notes of lavender, labdanum, and base notes of ambroxan, cedarwood, amber, and tonka bean absolute. To me, this smells like a really woodsy vanilla. Super high end. I'm getting vibes of a way more intense and stronger version of a bare vanilla from Victoria's Secret. It's like that cashmere, super smooth vanilla, smooth like silk. It is so good, but then those more intense woodsy notes just kind of gives this, I don't want to say an edge, but like maybe a little bit of an edge in like the best way. I love perfume oils. These are perfect for layering or wearing on your own. This would also be something that I would probably maybe wear to my appointment tomorrow. Obviously not mixing these two, they're just two different vibes, but this is nice because you can just kind of like apply the back of your ears and just like pulse points and you're good to go. Or if you want to intensify it, just thinking right now, I could put this on my pulse points and topping it off with Bare Vanilla, the body spray. That's all you need, and you have yourself the most insane vanilla combo that is just gonna smell equally like vanilla, but not too sickly sweet, because it still has that cashmere woodsy vibe going. I totally see why this gets people so many compliments, because this is stunning. And honestly, I want to get my hands on like all of these oils. I know there's a few of them and they all sound super good, so definitely gonna have to look into more of those. That is it for this video. That's my little perfume haul. I don't do these too often anymore because I like to be very intentional and picky about the perfumes that I bring into my collection. So at this point in my channel, these hauls are a lot more about quality than just showing you like a million perfumes just for the sake of showing you a million perfumes. And of course there's gonna be those duds, especially if you're blind buying scents. So this is definitely the miss of this video, but everything else I love, and this will be unfortunately going back. Please let me know your thoughts on the new Alien Pulp. Maybe some of you love it, and if you do, let me know why, and also let me know if you don't love it and you're like me. That is it for me today. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and turn your post notifications on, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.